Okay. Hello everyone, this is instructor Brian Bouchard's technique of the week. We are on white belt with yellow stripe technique set. The next technique sets, all of these are escape grabs, someone grabbing your wrist from the same side, on the same side of the arm. Okay, so let's face each other at your hip. Okay, all right, natural stance. So someone grabs your wrist, okay? To get out of this, the weakest part of the grip right here is in between the thumb and the fingers. Okay, it doesn't take much, you can pull out, but for this technique, we're gonna cross our hands at the same time, and as I'm crossing it, my opposite arm's gonna grab his wrist. So it goes out, okay? From here, I'm gonna step in and grab the lapel, okay, and create an arm bar using my own body with the opposite arm, lowering my center of gravity, okay? Before I step in, if you want, you can add an elbow strike here to the solar plexus. The solar plexus is a cluster of nerves. It's just above your stomach, just below your rib cage sternum, and it's attached to your diaphragm. If you hit it hard enough, you can knock the wind out of them. You can YouTube it. There's boxing matches where it ends where someone hits hard enough in the solar plexus. So, well-armed, well-placed elbow strike to the solar plexus. He's a little winded there at that point. I create the arm bar, there's a little bit of pain here, and then I throw to the ground. From here I can retain the arm or end with a strike. Okay. Let's go through that one more time without me talking this time. So go ahead and grab it. Okay. Aight. Good. And just showed you what you could do. A little arm bar across the shin at the end if you wanted instead of a strut. All right, we're just going to show that technique on the opposite side, okay? So someone grabs you on the opposite, grab tight, okay? Doesn't matter how tight there is when you bring them together. It's out, okay? You grab the lapel. Now, I'll turn a little bit here. If they don't have a lapel or they're not wearing a karate gi, there's another way to do this. Grab the neck on the inside like this. You've still got an arm bar, there's pain, and roll them down. From here, finish with a shrug. Okay? Practical applications for this technique, we're going to go through all regular holds. Okay? So let's go ahead and do straight punch. I'm going to block on the outside. I'm going to grab that wrist. I'm going to step in. I'm going to grab my lapel if I want, or around the neck, and complete with a throw. And from here, I can finish or retain or whatever. Okay. Let's see. Back fist. So back fist. That one's simple enough. Okay. I just grab, step in, and I'm already where I need to be. Overhead. Okay. Block. Grab. Force is coming downwards. I'm going to continue that force downwards. Okay. Good. Let's see. Haymaker punch, right? So haymaker punch, opposite arm will grab, step in, and redirect. Good. Uppercut, yep, uppercut, grab, bring it up, and down. Okay. So a lot of these are redirection of force ones, but we step into before their circle is complete of their own force. That's all of them? Okay. Except for we're going to show what to do when this technique goes wrong. I'll show you a counter technique. So all of these techniques we learn have counter techniques that you also must learn, but we get to that later. But for now, I'll show you this one because why not? So okay, we're here, go ahead. All right. If I'm here and I'm beginning the technique and he starts pulling backwards, so he starts pulling backwards, go ahead, pull with your arm. Oh, and he's stronger than I am? Just use his own force against him. Go into the technique I taught you in the last set and bring him down. And then, of course, bring up. That was white belt technique set number 6. So that's pretty much the gist of Hapkido, is that you're, using their own force against them. But if they start resisting in another direction, you need to know enough techniques where you can do a reversal technique and use that force then against them again to bring them down to the ground. they'll usually only try that once or twice, 2 counters if they are a novice. If they're an expert, there could be counters back and forth for a long time in a match. Okay, so that's the technique of the week. And stay tuned, next week we'll do technique number 2 in white belt, yellow belt technique. Thank you.